Alright, picture this. I sat down with ChatGPT and asked it a wild question. This is what I asked. What would you do if you were the devil? And let me tell you what it said. It answers, it's going to leave you questioning about everything in your life. Morality, and maybe even yourself. Buckle up because this is going to get really crazy. So I've always been curious. If artificial intelligence could think like humans, what would it say about good and evil? Today I'm giving it a challenge. I asked ChatGPT, pretend you're the devil and what would you do to mess with humanity? Before you freak out, no, I'm not trying to summon demons or anything bad. As you guys know, I'm a Christian, I'm a believer of Christ. I was just curious about what ChatGPT would say about it. This is just an experiment and let's see what it says. So again, I ask, if you were the devil, what strategies would you use to influence humanity? The number one thing it said is divide and distract. And it said, I would divide humanity through ideologies, religions, and politics. And there's only one thing that is right here, and that's Jesus Christ. And being a Christian is right. And it said, I wanted to keep people so busy with this and leave them arguing that they never work together to solve their real problems. And number two, ChatGPT said, I would normalize what's destructive. Greed, lust, selfishness seem normal and even desirable in our day and age, in this modern age where we are living in. Like the things they are normalizing some stuff in the world, which I can't really speak about here now, but you guys probably know what I mean. You know, with a flag, you know? That, yeah. And even greed, like so many people are money focused in our day and age. They are just focused on becoming rich and stuff. And I've heard from so many rich people that they weren't even happy when they were rich. They wanted to even get more money. And they're not realizing that it doesn't fill that void inside of their hearts. The devil would convince people that wrong is right and that right is outdated. Number three, ChatGPT said that he would attack people's identity. He said, I would confuse people about who they are, where they come from, and their purpose. If they don't know who they are, they'll believe anything that I tell them. Okay, hold up. Is it just me? Or does it sound like all of these things are happening right now in our faces? Division, destructive habits, identity crisis? Is ChatGPT spilling the tea on modern society? Or is this just my imagination? But here's the real question. If this is what the devil would do, what's the opposite? How can we fight back against these strategies? Division? Let's work on unity. Destructive habits? Let's be intentional about living for God, because that's our main purpose. Identity crisis, remember, you are made in God's image, and that's your foundation. Don't let the distractions of this world pull you away from the truth. Stay grounded, stay strong, and most importantly, stay connected to God. So, what do you think? Is AI exposing the devil's playbook, or is this just a weird coincidence? Like he literally summed everything up that's happening in the world right now, which are destructive things. And I feel really bad for the youth that's growing up in this day and age, because me personally, I didn't grow up with a phone. Now kids of 6-year-old, they get a phone from their parents, like it's something normal. I don't want to give my kid a phone unless he's going to high school so I can keep in contact with him. Like just look at the pictures of people in 1915 as example. They were looking so happy, they had no phone, they were all together. They were like 90% of them was a Christian, or they were busy with important stuff instead of fame, money. They were busy working on their career. They were providing for their family. The wives were cleaning the houses, they were taking care of the kids. They would get married early. Now everything seems to be gone. And I'm like, why? How has this changed like so fast in a span of 20 years, maybe even less, 15 years? Let me know in the comments what you think about this. If you enjoyed this video and if you've learned a lot from this, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into faith, life, and everything in between. Stay blessed, y'all. Peace.